Okay, we are live. Sup guys, here we are in another live video. In this video we are going to be reviewing Canon Eos M5. This is a Canon camera I bought 2 years ago. It's an amazing camera, but before then, please let me verify something to make sure we're having a good view here. Okay, thanks. So this Canon Eos M5 is an amazing mirrorless camera. This is not a DSLR camera. I bought this 2 years ago. I've made full video unboxing this for the first time, and I have made reviews. And if you want to see the quality for this, all the videos on my channel are being shot with the Canon Eos M5. So it's an amazing camera. Make sure to go check the videos. And now we are going to talk about the camera. So this is an amazing camera, to be honest, but there are some things of which is just crazy to find on this camera, because there are some bad sides and there are some good sides, but the good sides are much better than the distant. So now, about this camera, is this worth buying? Yes, this is worth buying, especially if you're just starting a YouTube channel or a vlog. It's worth buying 100%. You can get this between $600 to $700. Can't remember, but it's a good camera. So now let's talk about the camera. Here, as you can see, it's not that clear, but this is the LCD screen. These have a lot of pictures, or you'll be able to tap on the screen to make the next move. But some cameras can only use these buttons right here. You won't be able to use this as a touch screen. So it's an amazing feature, honestly. And secondly, the bad side of the screen is you can't tilt it to the left. You can only do this, which is crazy, because if this camera is on a tripod, you won't be able to do this. The tripod will be blocking the screen. So instead, they could have just done it in a way you'll just be able to rotate it like this, so you can see your face when shooting a video. That's much better. I manage this too because already I have my brother who has assisting me with all this videography stuff. So he check if the setting is okay instead of me checking, because you can't tilt the display to this side. You can only do this. So I don't think that's a good deal right there. So the next thing we have here is the optical sensor. This is a sensor. For example, if you are shooting a picture, you can put your eye in this sensor. It sensors if your eye is close to the optical display in here. So this just automatically goes off, and you'll be able to see through this viewfinder. It's an amazing feature too. Most cameras have it, but this electronic viewfinder, so it's much clearer, better, and even clearer. So the next thing here is these are some settings of which I can't show you right now. There are a lot of settings right here, but this the ISO, this for the flash, this for the manual focus, this if you want to delete an image or video, this the menu, this if you want to review all the images or videos you have in the camera info, this the record button, this if you want to lock your focus. And up here we have a lot of buttons too. Let's do like this. Okay, this for the exposure. If you want the image to be much brighter, you just increase this maybe by 1 or 2. This is the mode dial, the dial function. You can change the white balance and so on with this. This is the mode. So this is the mode dial. So you can switch to manual, you can switch to AV mode, TV mode, or auto mode. If you are a new photographer or videographer, I advise you to be using the auto mode. It's very simple, just point and shoot. But if you are a professional videographer or photographer, you have to be using manual mode, because that enables you with a lot of features. You can set the exposure yourself, set the aperture, the ISO, and all that. So it's amazing to have all the settings the way you want them to be. Here you have a flash right here. It pops up when you touch this button right here. You push it down, it pops up. It's an amazing flash, but I don't use it because it's not bright enough. So we have an external flash if you want to do something with a flash. But we do most of our things with studio lights like softbox and so on. But this is also working well. So right here we have some ports. As you can see, we have a port here. I don't know what these are used for because I've never used it, but there's a microphone port right here too. If you want to plug your microphone or a headphone, if you want to play this thing, you can plug it. Here we have a HDMI port right here, but you have to use an adapter. There's a USB, there's a HDMI adapter, so you can put it here, then put it on a display if you want to see the what you are shooting on a different display. So it's an amazing feature too, but we don't use that honestly because we have an external microphone. So I don't really think we need to mount a microphone up here because we are just shooting our YouTube. Most cameras have 18, some even 16, some 22, but this have 24. So we'll have a lossless quality image. The image of the camera is amazing. I've made a cinematography test on this camera. I've took this camera outdoor, did a lot of shots. So if you want to see the quality, you can go check the videos. They are still on the channel. This lens here is 15 to 150. Sorry, 18 to 150 lens. It's an amazing lens too. But when you buy this camera, it depends on which lens you are buying with. You can get an even better lens or you can get a smaller lens, but this one is 18 to 150 telephoto and zoom with image stabilization. So the thing with getting a 150 lens is you can zoom in way much better than having like a maybe 30 or 35 lens. If you are going to be taking image of things that are far away, you can get something like this or even something bigger than this so that you can zoom in and get the perfect images instead of getting a very small lens. A smaller one is a much cheaper one, but this one is also good. We are planning on changing this one to a Sigma lens for much better video quality. But the problem here is this doesn't support webcam function, so that I mean you won't be able to shoot like you won't be able to go live with this camera. It's very annoying honestly because that's why I got a webcam. It's clear but not clear enough. But imagine if I was using this camera as my webcam, it will be amazing. The focus and everything in the background will be blurred out and it will be really amazing, but this doesn't have it. But I would advise you, if you have enough money, to go for the Canon EOS M50. It's an even better deal. Is an upgrade for this, even better. As I told you earlier, you can't tilt this display to the left, to the side I mean, but for the Canon M50 you can do that. You can tilt it to the side. And what again, the Canon EOS M50 also shoots in 4K. While this doesn't shoot in 4K, this shoots in 1080p last. You can shoot at 1080p, 60 frames, 30 frames per second, but this doesn't shoot in 4K, 6K, or even 8K. But the Canon EOS M50 does shoot in 4K. So I think it's really amazing. And also you get to tilt the display how you want it. And also it's still 24 megapixels. It's a better deal than this one, honestly. It's a really good camera. So it looks the same like this one, not exactly the same, but it looks alike. But advisable, you should go get Canon M50. But if you just want to get a camera to be shooting YouTube videos, you don't care about all those features, let's just get this one. This one is doing a very good job. Just check our channel. There are a lot of videos shot with this, and I'm sure you'll be impressed. It's a very good camera, honestly. But I haven't told you all about this. We can't have one live stream me telling you all about the features of this camera. There are a lot of features right here. So I think we'll be making another video. I'll be showing you how to use this camera, how to shoot videos with this camera, how to shoot pictures with this camera, all the functions of the buttons right here, and how to use them and things like that. But if you have enough money, better get the Canon EOS M5. It's an even better camera with 4K, and also